Hello and welcome back to episode 38 of Unknown to World Known Club 7. We're of course back with Bayern Munich once again, and since you were last with us we've drawn a couple of games, but we're still top of the league and we have one foot already in the quarter-finals of the Champions League. So since you were last with us, we started off with a draw against Schalke, which was 4-4 in an absolutely manic game, where we went 2-0 up, then it was 2-2, we went 4-2 up, then it was 4-4, and we couldn't find a winner. In the quarterfinal of the German Cup, however, we handily put aside Hanover 3-1. We then had a draw 0-0 with Bayer Leverkusen, which was a bit disappointing, before beating Chelsea 3-0 in the home leg of the Champions League. Pretty much, I think I'm fairly confident in saying we're going to be through to the next round. We then beat Union Berlin 1-0 before a 5-0 win against Eintracht Frankfurt just before we come back today for Freiburg and Chelsea. In the league, we're 9 points clear at the top, so we're looking quite comfortable there. I don't think we've got the semi-final draw quite yet. We have not. It will be drawn in this episode, however. And hopefully we'll be quite comfortably through to the next round. Let's go and see how we do against Freiburg first of all. So for the game against Freiburg, we are going quite offensive. We want to make sure we get the win here. We've got Kitenge in goal, Fran and Bakari as the back two, with Ditloff and Henrique as the wing backs. Trujillo is the holding midfielder today, with Grumman and Tegan in front of him, Pedri in the number 10, and then Ocampo and Lambermont up front together. Let's see how we could do in this game. As it stands, I think we're in a good position. Looks like Dortmund have actually dropped. No, sorry, they haven't played. We'll be having a game in hand on us. So you never know, they might drop points and allow us to go further ahead in the league. Would be quite nice. Of course, this year, our final year at Bayern Munich, we're going for the Bundesliga and the Champions League. If the German Cup comes in as well, that'd be quite handy. But they're the main two that we're after. We want to get the Champions League win before we're done here. If it doesn't happen this year, I'm still leaving. That first half, fantastic, guys. Phenomenal. It was, edge of your seat stuff in that first half. There's nothing left for me to do next year, I don't think. We've got quite a few players leaving already. Henrique, one of the big ones. So I'm still leaving no matter what, as Lambermont has a little bit of luck for the ball to fall to him and puts us 1-0 up early in the second half. And let's make sure now that we just see that out. Pedri cut inside of his defender very nicely. And then keeper spills it a little bit to Lambermont, who makes no mistake there. I mean, he would have struggled to make a mistake. It was a 0.69 chance of a goal there. We're going to bring Ocampo off for Centurk and Kolev on for Grumman in midfield. Of course, as we approach the end of the game here, we know this is our final year here, so that's why we're going after everything. I'm hoping if we don't get one of the big jobs getting sacked before or at the end of the season, it's not a World Cup or Euros here, so I'll be hoping that me leaving Bayern Munich can set off a managerial merry-go-round. But I've been here too long at this point, and I'm not enjoying Bayern Munich particularly anymore. I almost wish I'd left last year anyway. It's not been a great... I mean, it's been very good on field season, but don't know. It's not doing it for me at Bayern Munich anymore. As we come out with a 1-0 win in a game that I don't think I've ever seen so few highlights. This has the potential. If we have another game like that, this could be my shortest episode ever. Let's go and play against Chelsea. And we're back now for the game against Chelsea. We've got just a couple of changes with Hoffman coming in at centre-back, Rao at left wing-back, and then Kolev in midfield. So hopefully we can finish off the job that we've already started at our home stadium and come to, I assume we're at Stamford Bridge, and just finish the job. If we can get an early goal, make it 4-0 on aggregate and get that all-important away goal, that would be perfect for us. Marcio Luiz, however, attacking early on for Chelsea, goes inside, cross comes in, Bakary heads away, and it's back to Zagarac. Martinez plays it to Morel, who finds Marcio Luiz again, and the cross comes in, and Glam has missed a brilliant chance there. Just a quick note between the highlights as well. We have drawn Leipzig in the German Cup semi-final. So a replay of last year's final. Hopefully we can get a win there. Hertha Berlin have been knocked out. So I think we're now favourites for the German Cup, I would say. And also, worth noting, Dortmund did drop points. They lost their game. I think it was to Leverkusen. So we are now 12 points clear at the top of the Bundesliga table as Ocampo runs through one-on-one with the keeper. A fantastic tackle from Yepes, but he played the ball through to Lambermont at the same time, who gets that away goal that I was after. Ocampo did really well there to take it round the defender, who does brilliantly to get back and make a tackle. But in winning that tackle, sets Lambermont up, who makes no mistake at close range. And it's looking now like a formality as Lambermont goes through again, and there was a block on the shot from Yepes there. Incredible from him, to be fair. Pedri now with the corner. Hoffman's at the near post but doesn't win the header. Trujillo plays it back out to Pedri, who is offside. But now it's looking like Chelsea are dead and buried. They would need 5 goals now without reply, as Pedri just gets hit by the ball over the top there. Finneran plays it out to Glam. Back to Finneran, who tries to find Marcio Luiz. Bakary cuts that out. And now Sanchez plays it back to Zagarac, who finds Morel. Through for Sanchez. Hoffman with the block. Clearance goes to Finneran, who comes back in, and it's a block now from Rao. And then Finneran is closed down as the ball bounces clear to him as well. And now we've eventually got a goal kick here. Iron heads away, but Ditloff picks it up. An ambitious ball for Lambermont that he's not able to get on the end of. And now Chelsea go with the switch to the right-hand side. Glam plays it to Finneran, who's going to run forward. He's being tracked by Grunman. He does manage to find Marcio Luiz. It's back to Finneran, who crosses it in. Ditloff heads away at the far post. Morel picks that one up, and he's going to come back down the left and try and get across. Trujillo blocking that one, but Morel picks up the loose ball. Martez Ihataren plays it across to Finneran on the right-hand side. Raul's going out there to close him down. Ball comes in. Marcio Luiz finds a gap at the near post and makes it 1-1 on the night. Disappointing from Kitenge there, but at the same time, they need 4 more before they would be going through. They need 3 more before I start to worry. 2 more before I start to worry. But we are at half-time now, and Celtic are 2-0 up in their game as well. I don't know what the first leg was like, but nevertheless, they're doing well in that second leg. And now, as we start the second half, the ball is being sent out to Glam on the right-hand side. He's got space to attack. Bakari's out there marking him. Lets him go past a little bit too easily. He actually goes away from goal. Ball towards the far post. Sanchez has missed the goal. And that's another great chance that one of their wingers has missed. Finneran heads, but Trujillo heads away. Martinez goes back to Morel. And he goes back to Iron. Morel now switches it back to Glam. Martinez sends it to Finneran on the right, who drills across the box, and Sanchez has made it 2-1 on the night. When I tell them to focus, a little bit concerned. They didn't like me telling them to focus. Overwhelmed by being told, okay. We're going to bring Ditloff off for Trent, and also Ocampo is going to come off because he's nervous. I don't like a nervous player on the pitch. Let's tell him to calm down, maybe. And we're going to make our final change, which will be Dude coming on for Trujillo in the holding midfield position. And now we've only got 10 minutes to see out now. That should be enough. Finneran plays it inside to Yepes, who goes long. And Sanchez has got on the end of it, crosses it in. Marcio Luis gets the header. Kitenge makes the save. And now he goes long. Centre heads onto Lamamont, who brings it down very nicely. Goes back to Dude. Grumman back to Dude again. Kolev plays it centre. Lamamont is dispossessed by Iron, but Bakari heads back to Kitenge. He's going to let that run all the way and then passes it out to Hoffman. Back to Kitenge, who messes his pass up, plays it to Glam, who makes it 3-1. And now we need to be very careful here territory. Let's play for set pieces. Start to time waste. Slow the pace down. And we're really just going to try and make sure they can't get another goal. Morel trying to get a bit of space here. Trent plays it off him and goes out for a throw-in. But now a corner goes to the far post. Centre heads away. Martinez has his pass blocked by Pedri. Iron plays it back into Carrillo, who's got space on the left, and it's a poor shot from Carrillo. And I came into this game a bit overconfident from the looks of it, because we have only just managed to see it out. A 3-1 loss. I'm actually going to tell them that I'm not happy with how that game went, because we got absolutely dominated throughout. We have managed to see it out, but that will be... Oh, wow. Celtic winning 4-0, which meant it went to penalties in their game. We'll have a little look at where the quarterfinal draw will be and see if we can feature it today. And then we'll also have a look at where we're coming back for the next episode. So the quarterfinal draw isn't for another 10 days. We've got too many games to play for me. Well, we've got... So the quarterfinal draw for the Champions League is in 10 days. I'm going to just call the episode here. We'll be back tomorrow for the Borussia Dortmund game and the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final. My thinking is maybe we might be in a title-winning position at that Dortmund game. We'll have to see. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment as well how you think we're going to get on this year. How many trophies are we going to win? I'm going to be honest, I think 2. I don't think we're going to get the Champions League as much as I'm going to go for it. I think we're going to fall short of it. Subscribe if you are enjoying the series. Check out the St. Albans series on the channel as well. There'll be a link to it over there in this bottom left corner of the video. Thank you very much for watching.